Good morning. How we doing? Is the weekend. We're here. Wasted Mind, dancing on in. Son of Horus, absolutely will. Badab, hello. Who else have we got? No, we got Ravenlord, Big Boss, hello. Fluffy David, hello. How we doing? We've got a Dee Dee, Boblin, Riot, hello. Scott, hello. I think I got everyone. We also got Absolutely Will with that sub, the offline resub. What a champ. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. How we all doing? William is into hardcore, yeah. William says, my IRL hardcore character is made to level 30 with no deaths. I've outlasted a lot of people. What does that even mean? Blonde Cow, hello, how are you? I hope that you're feeling better soon. I know you said that it's been a little rough here. I hope you feel better, but we're happy to have you. Today, we're going to work on, this is the Honorable Berserker, a.k.a. Totally Not Guts, a.k.a. Innards, whatever you want to call him. We're working on him today. I have worked on a Guts before, so if you guys have missed him, I actually went to grab him. He has 2 different head options, is why he's headless at the moment. This is from Blood Carrot Knights. So there is my first Guts that I painted. He does have both head options. So there's little Guts. Gertz is what he's called on the website. And there is a little Griffith. So those are the ones I've painted. I kind of pulled him out for some reference, just to have him here as we work on him. And yeah, we're just going to work on him today. The Guts. I'm just going to paint every iteration of Guts that we get. I kind of want to set him off to the side here, but he doesn't quite, his little head doesn't stay on. So maybe we'll just leave him right here. What are you guys up to today? Bill, hello, how we doing? Get all my stuff together. And then we'll start in. I actually did grab, let me grab grabbed a little reference for him too, just so I have it. Okay, cool. Let's get started. How was the weekend? How's everyone doing? Also, my weekend was leave. Leave, get back here. Get back here. Oh no, Blanca says, I'm not getting better, sadly. I'm wrapped in several blankets with my cat. Have you made it to the doctors yet? Because it sounds like it might be time. Would that be... Sorry, I don't mean to pry. Would that be like the flu? Is that what we're fighting here? Son of Force says, I should be painting, but blarg. I feel that. I finished my starter box challenge on Friday. And then I've just been playing Baldur's Gate ever since. That's been my weekend. This is the weekend where we don't have D&D, so I decided to play virtual D&D. And I was playing Baldur's Gate basically most of yesterday. I did work out. We did a couple errands, but the rest was Baldur's Gate. I'm now in Act 3, so I'm slowly catching up with people. Let's see, David says, I was about to paint some gobos, but I lack the motivation. Well, we're here if you want someone to paint with. If that helps. Big Boss says, oh, school year starts tomorrow. Lesson plans quick and then building some minis. Live Menace, hello. A whole iteration of Guts. That takes Guts. That's right. Well, that's right. So now I've got little doggy Guts. I've got mine in the nerd corner, and now I've got Totally Not Guts. Live Menace, how's your weekend? What you up to? I'm just going to base out all of our leathers, and we'll start working on that armor. Because the armor will probably be a lot of today. Bill says, heading out of town for Buddy's birthday beer adventure. That sounds fun. Are you going to, like, different breweries and things? Some person says, I should probably finally pack up the work laptop, so I have desk space again. Let's go. Does not obey and leaves harder. Get back here harder. You get back here this instant, Will. This instant. You hear me? You hear me? The cut contest list for... So I haven't looked into it just yet, but I have heard that. I've heard that it's pretty nuts how much stuff they remove. So I'm still making way through Act 3. I've still got a ways to go yet, I think. But basically I made it to like the sewer system, and I was just like, this is for tomorrow. I can't do this right now. Well, it has a similar, but remove the sinus symptoms, raise the fever, fatigue, and muscle sensitivity. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope you can, if you can, go to doctor for stuff. Hope you can. Oh, you're subbing? Well, thank you so much. I see the little sub badge. I don't know why I didn't, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Yeah, you now have a sub badge, so I don't know. I guess it's lost in because I think Big Boss mentioned it going through. Am I not getting sub alerts, Twitch? It's gonna be a really long day if I'm not getting. Nope, I'm not getting any. I got Will's and that was it. Twitch. Thank you. I'm sorry if I miss a sub today. It is not on purpose. I'm not getting anything from Twitch end. So that's great. Or Streamlabs, yeah, because it's not coming through the API. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Noob, hello, how are you? This is, yes, Kingdom has totally unique character Bowels. Added to the list. How are you? What you up to? And birthday beer adventure is all I know. It was all I need to hear before agreeing. Okay, I wasn't sure what the plan was. It's lost in the warp, apparently. Yeah. Tony, hello, how are you? We broke Twitch, apparently. Even Twitch's end isn't coming through. Sorry, catching up. Podcast says I earned my health insurance on Friday. Going to the normal doctor is pointless. Gotcha. Okay. So it's some unfortunate timing on that then. Well, I hope that you're able to get up there. When you're able to. It's no fun being miserable. No fun. Still waiting on this. Scott's still waiting on the Formula 1 race to get back going. What's everyone else up to this weekend? I mentioned it was all Baldur's Gate for me. I'm trying to finish it before Starfield, if I'm honest. There's so many games coming out. I was kind of talking to Dee Dee a little bit yesterday, but like, there's just so many games. I'm kind of glad. As amazing as Armored Core looks, I'm kind of glad I wasn't like super stoked for it, because that would be another game to fit into the schedule. I'm kind of glad I can let that one wait a little bit. Roger, hello, how are you? Yeah, I told Scott, because I was walking past the race was on the TV, and I was walking past while I was getting ready for stream stuff. And I think it had like started to kind of drizzle the last time I was out there. And then I went right before stream started, and it was just a downpour. So it definitely changed in the little bit I saw. Todd Howard's giving everyone a gift for my birthday. 1,000 half-finished planets. Happy birthday. Alright, he's actually got fur on his model. That Sadie's being a butt, sorry. Obviously, regular Guts does not have, but we're just going to lighten them up a little bit. We'll go with like a creamy off-white. Squeezel, hello, how are you? Armored Souls Ring, yeah. Oh, you've been playing Armored Core, right? What do we think? Dee Dee says I'm drowning in Armored Core and I'm in my happy place. FromSoft's Baby for Souls was a thing, yeah. Don't know what her problem is. Scott's on the case. I've been watching streams of Armored Core, and it looks really good. But anytime there's, like, flight in a game, I have a hard time. My brain just can't process it. So I decided to let the experts handle it, and I will just watch. But it does look amazing. So glad you guys are enjoying it. Let's see, it started very wet, and then it was dry. Now there's, like, 10 laps left, and it's a monsoon. Yeah, it was pouring when I saw. Pouring. Hey Vegeta, welcome in. Played some Magic on Friday, and I'm gonna paint a bit. We got more of the city stuff today. I can't wait to play Armored Core. I think you're gonna love it, just based off what I've seen. I think my favorite thing, and I mentioned this in the Discord, was just hopping between streams and seeing the different mechs that were being built. Like, everyone likes different things, as far as like weapons, and then all the colors, and bringing in all the custom stuff. It was really cool to see what everyone was doing with it. They managed to not screw up keyboard and mouse. I was surprised hearing how many people are using keyboard and mouse. I would have thought controller for sure, but no. A lot of the people I was watching was doing keyboard and mouse. It's pretty cool. I think I might pick up an Xbox controller. Okay, to play it, rather than great extra fingers to mouths and keyboard. No, I've heard it's actually very good, Ravenlord. I still like having an Xbox controller for games, just to play on the PC. So, like, I'll still say, I think it's worth picking up. But, no, I've heard the mouse and keyboard's actually pretty good. Alright, I'm going to focus mainly on the front so I can hold him here during stream. We may catch up the back a bit later if we have time, and if he is dry. I keep forgetting. Oh, Blasphemous 2 came out. I threw that on my wish list. I need to play the first one, but just so I don't forget it. Play it while you're offline one day, since you've got it. Use another keyboard for your feet. There you go. I've only seen people playing with controller. I think I've heard people doing the, like, flight stick setups, too. Which is pretty nuts. But if you like that kind of thing. It breaks my brain, but it's cool to see people doing it. Alright, let's start all this armor. And I'm trying to decide how blue I want to go. If we just keep the black on our blood care knights, I pulled in a little bit of blue. I don't know that I need to, or if I want to. Let's start. Look at my reference here. My reference is very gray. Very, very gray. Let's just start with the gray. We'll go from there. The first one is so good. I have heard so many good things. I just need to play it. I like the discounts you get on Steam for bundling the first and second games. I got 10% off. Oh, because I already own the one. That's nice. I didn't know they did them, like, retroactively. I knew if you picked them up at the same time, there's usually a bundle. I thought I had dark gray. I don't. I have 2 London grays ahead of me. There we go. AC6. I like the big back units. I cannot lie. Yeah, it looks very good. Anyone else playing any games right now? I am, after stream, I probably need to do a little bit of work because I need to get this week's projects kind of lined up. I finished the salamanders and I just kind of collapsed. I haven't prepped the next round of stuff yet. So I probably need to do a little bit of that today, and then I'm going back to more Baldur's Gate. JPIC, hello, how are ya? Bought the bundle that would be for 1 and 2. They're like, one of these items you already own. Have 10% off. It's nice. Yeah, that is cool that they do that. JPIC, we're painting little guts today. And talking video games. Anything you're playing? Because I believe you finished Baldur's Gate, is that right? Played some more yesterday, nice. Playing Baldur's Gate, I saw a few, some of the NPCs, like enemies, were monks, and I kind of want to play a monk now, like, in an IRL game. I played one really briefly in an in-between campaign. So, like, we're kind of waiting to start the next large... It was kind of, like, in between COVID stuff. I kind of want to play a monk again. Punch, punch, punch. Oh, you haven't finished it. Okay, sorry. I knew you were ahead of me, but I couldn't remember how far. Can't believe I'm about to say this after the week we just had here, but I'm a little chilly today. What? What? I'm so ready for fall. So ready. Oh, do you have like a cold front come through? Unapologetic Dad, welcome in. How are you? My brother is dating a girl called Rosemary. I don't know what he sees in her. How are you today? Welcome in. We are working on Totally Not Guts from Kingdom Death. This is part of the Gambler's Chest expansion, which I did an unboxing for. If you want to see the rest of the... the rest of the Gambler's Chest. That's on my YouTube. You can check that out there. I also have our VODs from painting the Crimson Crocodile. Those are up if you'd like to see them. Thank you everyone for all the love on those. I really appreciate it. As we do more Kingdom Death, I'll throw more on the YouTubes. I had to did panic paint last week, so not a lot of playing. Those Stormcasts came along so nicely, JPEG. Crushed it. Upper 90s. I know. What is this? 3 days ago it was 90 degrees at 10 p.m. Yep. Right now it's 68 outside. I'm so jealous. I can't even put into words. I am so jealous. 68. That sounds so nice. Well, almost nice. Almost nice. You've got a whole tube to yourself. There's my YouTube. There's my YouTube. Let's see, I'm slowly frying over here. My paint's drying like crazy, even on the wet palette. After doing some retarded medium not to dry out too, right? I had that last week during stream. I think it was during our sub Sunday. It was like halfway through. My wet palette was just crumbling. It was parched. It was rough to paint with. I'd like to request 68, please write. Where do I sign up? I'm so ready. So ready. Hey, Hunter First, how are you? Welcome on in. We're painting Totally Not Guts today. Trying to get all of our base coats down. Thought we were talking Vigi games as you come in. But now the heat. We've got all the wildfire smoke blocking the sun. The climate change disasters are canceling each other out. Oh no. Oh no. That is not a phrase I wanted to read. Not a phrase I wanted to read. But kind of, aren't they? They kind of are. Alright, I think we need to actually layer some of these leathers. Because we've got the belt. He's got his, like, piece across his midriff. Let's pick another leather color. He's kind of all got one in my reference, but I feel like, well, no, he's got... Okay, we need a lighter leather. Let's see what we can do. Doing alright, brother Lesso. Sending hugs on her first. I'm gonna pull that. Let's take... Actually, take that too, actually. Okay, let's start with that. This XV88 better be good or I'm gonna be really sad. Thank you, really enjoyed painting Stormcast again. I'm glad. Do you guys want to see my Emperor's... Actually, hold on. I spent like all Friday finishing projects. Do you guys want to see what all is in my bucket right now for clear coats and photos and things? Let me zoom out here because it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, in the bucket. In the bucket. Scott helped me clean out the shoulders for my Flyrant. So now he's together. After what, like 6 years, he's finally together and ready to go. So I'm going to get photos and clear coats for him. I've also got my Neuro Tyrants in here. That's now ready to roll. Get photos. We finished our Crocodile, so he needs a base. He's ready to roll. I think I'm probably going to get that face, like, base roller thing, so I can make a whole bunch for Kingdom Death. Our pinup, I need to finish her little face, and then she's ready. And then, my starter box challenge. The arms are still separate, so I can swap them out. Well, there's my Hellbrute. He's all done. Here are my Havocs. They're all done. Ta-da! I also got the Dark Apostle. I swapped out the fire. I want to spend a little bit more time on it, but not a whole lot. His little friends are done, and then our Legionaries are all done. We did it! We did it. The last thing I do have is his backpack, so I'll get that this week. But then they're done. It's clipped, I just have to airbrush it and edge highlight it. But yeah, that's my tub o' stuff I was trying to finish on Friday. It was a lot. But that's why nothing's prepped today, is I spent the whole time finishing stuff. Climate change hurricanes coming for the climate change fires. Yeah, it's ridiculous right now. Ridiculous. We want fresh new minis. That's what today's for. Bringing them back, boys. Tub o' purple stuff. I got so much stuff. Tubble stuff. Yeah. Any inspiration for Stormcast? I have some Forest Riders and I have no idea what to do with them. Chat, if you were to paint some Stormcast, what would you go with? I still really love the idea of going with the idea that they've been reforged so many times that they're kind of losing their minds and kind of like grim-darking them up. That was like an idea that was like rattling around in my brain for a bit, but I just never got to it. And I don't think I will, because I now have Seraphon. I think that's fun. Could be a different project. Oh, this XV80 is not covering very well. Let's see, what color are you painting? Oh, the mounts. That's a good shout too, so they work nicely together. Gold and blue seems boring for Stormcast. It's like Blue Space Marine. Basically, yeah. Basically. I think picking like a concept can be really fun. So like either the reforging or... I wish I knew the lore a little bit better to help. I don't, unfortunately. But picking something like that and kind of running with it can be fun. Stonework. That'd be cool. Sorry, this XV88 is seen better days. I might see if we have a new one hiding in my paint drawers. If not, we'll just skip it for now and come back. I just really want these different leathers. I'll have to come back to that. That's okay. Let's get his skin base coated. Sadie's losing her mind this morning. Anvils of Heldenhammer, I think they're called. The ones reforged that they're going and saying, yeah, something like that would be fun. If you're looking for a different project. If you think the Stormcasts are boring, bring in some kind of element of... Thank you. She was good all morning until now. But bringing in something more unique like that could be fun. Guts is looking very strange in just base coats. I want to start highlighting immediately because it looks a little weird right now. As soon as that armor is dry, we'll hop back over to it. She is Borky this weekend, yeah. They have black armor, my nemesis. After painting Black Templar. Oh, Sword Brethren, that's true. I mean, you could take the idea of it and do a different color scheme. I think when I was actually going to do it, I was going to go with the turquoise. Is that Celestial something or something or other? That way you have like the bright color as the backdrop for kind of the grim dark. So you could take like the idea and apply it to a different one. I think if anything, you could just look up on like the wikis for like the different, is it shield? No, not shield hosts, that's custodes. The different storm hosts, whatever the Stormcast like factions are. Good look at that, see if there's one that you like. Mikey, hello, how are you? What you up to today? How's the weekend? Without trying to, I ended up doing Iron Warriors in essentially the same scheme as my Chaos Warriors. Whoops. Stormhouse, thank you. Greedy, hello, how are you? How's the weekend? We are working on Totally Not Guts from Kingdom Death. I am working on base coats at the moment, so he looks a little funky. He had his hair while we're here. The timing's really nice because I finished up the last of the deluxe volumes for Berserk this past week. So now I had to go online and find where I could read the rest of them until the next deluxe version comes out. Get myself up to date, but I'm almost caught up on Berserk. Any thoughts on the new cities of Sigmar, though. Those look neat to add to the plastic pile under my table. They look great. I don't need another army, so I'll be honest, I haven't really kept up with some of it. But no, the new box and everything looks really, really good. Did anyone pick up the new box for cities? Anyone brave the pre-orders to get a box? Mikey's working on Middle-earth elves. Nice. Scott's been working on his. It's a lot of elf work going on. Are you enjoying them? But now says Chaos Warriors are much older models, though, and not as weathered, so it's different. Like I says, I stretched my legs out, my cat left. He's such a good boy. Please come back. I always feel really guilty, because sometimes I'll put Sadie in my lap for a little bit, but she starts to get really heavy. Especially as she starts, like, dozing off. Every time I have to set her down, I feel a little guilty. Not vibing with Age of Sigmar currently. That's fair. You might have, J-Pick. Last time you told me you weren't going to. What changed? What changed? We have the Nova preview is this week. I think it was Wednesday. I need to double check time. I don't remember the time. Well, if you guys are looking forward to news, that'll be this week here. I'm assuming that's Space Marine news for 40k. That's my assumption. I think it was no Necromunda and no Middle Earth from when you're talking on in stream here. Anything else we're looking forward to? Wish listing? Who's ready for Marines? I know we got the Nids. It's I think it's time. I think it's time for Marine news. There's some really good paint jobs on the new models. Yeah, new orcs probably. We're ready for Big Pig. More time starter kit. Reset the clock. Oh no, getting slightly delirious in the blanket fort. Oh no. I hope get the rest if you need the rest. I love working on elves. I have so much Middle Earth right now. Mordor, Rivendell, Mirkwood, elves, Gondor, a bunch of terrain. Nice. I really want to get back to... I have the Radagast kit. So it's like 3 different little Radagasts. And I have some eagles that we had, and then a friend gave me some more. When I feel like getting back to some Middle Earth, I think that's going to be my project. It's a cute little Radagasts. So I for Nova because I collect Warhammer Underworlds. Oh, I can't wait to see the new warbands. They always have, like, the most fun models. Such a good way to, like, update a line without having to wait on a battle tome or something. I still need to pick up the new Skaven set. Gravis, Lieutenant. You headed out, Bill? Have fun. I'm excited to hear about your beer adventure. Bye-byes for now. Cheers indeed. Gonna be cheersing all day, it sounds like. New Primaris Lieutenant, yep. I have a ton of strategy battle game stuff. I might have bought the Mordor Battle Host yesterday. There you go. Just add more. Yep. Just add more. Ugh, my nose is being dumb. Once I see the new Marines, I'll probably switch back to a new 40k. Maybe a little 30k. If there's anything cool that I think would work with the wolves, then maybe. I swear if the jump pack Marines are only armed with power swords. I guess we'll see. Not too far now. Curious to see what they do for Warcry. I believe the tree terrain season has ended. I think you're right, yeah. It'd be what? We were waiting on Kill Team 2? I don't remember if Kill Team was on the list of stuff we will see. I feel like that might have been the other system that wasn't listed. Because we'd have new Kill Team season stuff here. some point. Finishing my Underworld's Warband, Greencrack's Loon Court. I finished the Sepulchral Guard and the Starblood Stalkers. I actually need to finish my Starblood Stalkers. I started them. We didn't finish them, though. But yeah, they're really fun. All of the Underworld stuff has gotten, like, such good sculpts. Like, even if I don't want a full army of something, a little Underworld's Warband is fun. Caddis, hello, how are ya? What about Epic News? No, its release got delayed or something? Yeah. I think planning that release immediately after 10th was probably not a super great idea, but yeah, an update would be cool. How are you? How's your weekend? Do we see the plastic? Oh, Castigator? Maybe. I feel like you could work that in with some of the other stuff we've talked about. I'm interested in Epic because I have to pick up some Titans that won't cost an arm and a leg. I probably will not be getting into Epic, but if the Knights and the Titans get some cool stuff, I'd probably pick up some of that. I'd still like to play Titanicus again. We only played, like, when it first came out, and now there's so much stuff for it, but I'm sure it's fun now. Age of Sigmar's in Icelands now, right? So Warcry! Did you get some snowmen? I'm here for snowmen. Chat, do you want to build some snowmen? Even even commented. Oh, I didn't see it. Twitch is being weird, though. I'm going to say this again, because apparently subscription things are not coming through. If I have missed a sub, I'm so sorry. I'm just straight up not getting anything from Twitch. So if I have missed one today, I'm so sorry. I know I've missed at least 2. Because Twitch is not telling me it's happening. So Twitch may be twitching a bit today. I believe there's rumors for Ogres versus Sylvaneth, Kurnothi for Warcry. That'd be cool. Some new Ogres. Yeah, Warhorns. I love Underworlds because I don't play tabletop. I only paint. You can pick up some unique beautiful sculpts. You don't have to get different boxes to paint a variety of units. Yeah. Just having the new stuff. Not having to get a full army is really nice. It's a nice little project. Rather than I have to collect 2,000 points of something to play. Which is like cool, but I've already done that with several armies. I don't need to do that again. Alright. We got some fur. We'll do one more highlight on the fur. Twitch, and yeah, I don't know what is. September. It may be. They may be working on some stuff for. Actually, that's an excellent segue. Wasted mine. Thank you. I started working on some September planning, and I wanted to ask chat. This is in the Discord too, under the Clips channel. Is there anything fun you guys would want to do or have as a goal for September? Is there anything special we want to do, chat? I have a preliminary list of stuff and ideas, but if there's something that makes sense that we can add, let me know. Let me get some water. I just felt really lightheaded for some reason. I don't know what's happening. I missed your 10-year subscription. I'm sorry, JPEG. Thank you for your 10 years of support. Getting your pre-install? I got mine installed. I'm very excited. I also got Scott helped me install a solid state because with all these gigantic games being downloaded, I needed more space. Between that and the YouTube videos, they were taking over my whole computer. Scott Hot Tub Stream is a hill I will die on. Yeah, well, let's might as well get ahead of that. A Scott Tub Stream. Hey. Hey. Would you guys like to hear what I have kind of preliminary plans? Or do you want it to be a surprise? Or are we just like F September, not interested? because, you know, that is an option as well. Filled around. I'm gonna do that today, wasted mind. I kept putting it off last week because I was useless, honestly. So today I need to. Surprise is Kedis. Kedis voting for surprise. I like knowing plans. I hate surprises. Okay, 1 and 1. I like to hear some since I've never done a sub. Don't know what you guys do, sure. So, we're going to have, if you guys have been here for the Christmas streams, we're going to be able to, I have something to put your names on, so we can make like a little collage at the end of September. So that's one thing I've got planned. One of the bigger ones would be, you guys get to pick a game I play with some restrictions, because I don't want an Alien Isolation stream again. So if the mechanics or something are awful and I'm gonna hate myself, we're not gonna do that. What was the other one I had? I might have to pull it up later. We were talking tattoos. I figured with some of the sub bombs, get some temporary tattoos, and you guys can give me a sleeve. What do you guys think? Why can't I get this white paint to unclog? No desert bus? What is desert bus? Keep it in mind, noob. Keep it in mind. Oh, I think the other thing I had was you guys could pick my Discord profile picture for the month. Which, you know, can only go well. Taco truck? You're just saying words now. What is taco truck? ASO better lowers goal for this year due to tightened budgets. That is the other thing we need to consider is for Extra Life. I hate saying this, but the economy sucks right now. And I know that charity donations are down this year. That's just part of it. Because obviously, gotta take care of yourselves. So that's something we need to figure out as a community too, is what we want to set our Extra Life goal as this year. I know I don't have as much that I can put toward it either, so we gotta figure that out at some point. But that is not until November, so. This is why I don't let chat suggest. We had, oh, that was the one thing, was Scorch Panda recommended a canvas stream. So we would paint something on a canvas, 2D, on a stream. I thought that would be really fun, so that is on there. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to do and you think would be fun. Rise, hello, how are you? We're just talking September. How are you today? We are working on Totally Not Guts from Kingdom Death. I think I've decided we are going to do a little bit of a blue glaze, but I'm going to do our white work first. And then we'll go over it. A Nikki Ross stream? Yeah, so that's one of them I had. I was considering a painted giveaway for a larger goal. But yeah, that's some of what I've got so far. But if you guys have anything we want to do, let me know. Scott Feet win, you have to go to Scott's stream for that. Scott's not in any of the incentives because it's my stream, not Scott's stream. Though maybe, depending on the game you guys pick, we could have a cameo if someone wanted to, if a mod wanted to join. Ryan says, I'm good, just about to switch to bed, but wanted to say hello. I hope you get all the rest. Thanks so much for coming by. Hope you're having a good weekend. Play Overcooked with someone? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for, the goal itself will be game of Twitch, of chat's choice, so. It could be Overcooked, it could be some of the goofy games. Wait, with mayo on them? This is very specific. I'm curious now. It's very specific. Okay, well, I tried, chat. that was your chance to add something to the list. No, the Overcooked is good. I just have it as general, so you guys can pick the game. The canvas stream, I think, would be fun. I'm not sure what we would paint, but we can decide that if we reach it. Hoot, welcome in. How are ya? He has to moisturize some. Rise? Are you swapping out some lotion for some mayo here? I'm here to tell you, the lotion smells a little bit better if you're looking for something. Hey, that sub went through. Hoot, thank you so much for 31 months of support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Twitch correctly there. We love to see it. Thank you, thank you. I think I've been here since this happened. Did you get a hotel room for Adepticon? I did, yeah. So we're all, I think everyone who was planning ahead of time has their hotel room. It would just be anyone who is going to be figuring things out a little bit later. We'll have to figure that out at another point. Never. I like my skin. I'd rather have lotion. But yeah, I think everyone's set. I guess I'll ask, does anyone need help with Adepticon planning? I know I've got some UK friends joining us that I'm going to be helping with stuff. Logistics stuff. I might need to step away real quick because my nose is being a pain in the butt today. I don't know why. You didn't get a room. Do you need one, Grady? Okay, I'm going to step away for just 1 second for my stupid nose. I will be right back. Okay, sorry. I think it's my makeup bothering me. Because yesterday I didn't wear any and I was fine. Today I'm wearing makeup and it's being a butt. I think something's bothering me. Ice cream time? What kind of ice cream? But yeah, if you need help with anything, Greedy, let us know. Cupie mayo mask? Ew. No, thank you. No, thank you. How much of your life have you to give to Baldur's Gate? I played a good part of yesterday. Yeah. Because I'm behind basically everyone else. I got to a point, and I won't spoil it. There was a dungeon in Act 2 that I just super did not care about, and I put it off for a while. So people got ahead of me. I finally, I got a drink, and I sat it down. It's like, you know what? We're getting through it tonight. One way or another, I'm getting through this dungeon. And so, by bashing my head against it and a little bit of help from Scott, I got through it the other night. And now I'm back to cruising. I don't know, might take this year off. That's fair. Is there another convention you're considering instead? I know some people swap out what they go to. Like check out LVO or Nova or something instead. I don't know what kind of ice cream it is. It's like a vanilla chocolate something. Sounds good to me. You guys have an extra room or something? We don't. I was able to help our UK friends. It wasn't taking their credit card, so like we got some things figured out. But if there's anything I can help with, like logistics, let us know. Traveling is stressful, so if we can help, let us know. Gonna get a burger for Russell. Sounds good, Roger. We'll see you later. Enjoy burger. Hoot says, I'm enjoying my wild magic sorcerer. That's what I've got too, Hoot. Will my spell go off successfully? Will it turn my team into goats? Who knows? I was in the middle of it was basically like fight hordes of enemies and defend something. And I turned my entire team into cats and dogs. And then it broke the quest. So I like successfully defended the area, and then I had to completely redo it because my wild magic broke it. You've done that? Yep. Oh, I might take the family with me on a vacation. Yuck. That sounds lovely, Greedy. We'll miss seeing you, but I hope you guys find something fun for vacation. We had a vacation scheduled a while back, and then COVID was the thing. And we haven't rescheduled it yet. I kind of want to get that figured out. I would also like a vacation at some point. AE doubles at Wembley, yep. Exalted and Slam are there today. I hope they are having fun. I'm going on my first ever vacation. Oh, with waifu. Wait, if you don't mind me asking, what are we doing for it? Otherwise, tell me to go away. You got a friend there as well. It's so close to going. Oh, as well, even though I don't live in the UK. I'm sure it's fun to go. Like, I'm not super into the wrestling. Like, I like popping in to watch it every now and then. I feel like going would be a ton of fun, though. I feel like it's different actually being in there in person. Is anyone else going to be watching? Roger mentioned he'll be watching it. Anyone else watching the wrestling? Sounds like maybe Caddis. I don't know where I would watch it. I think it's during my stream anyway, so I don't know how much I'd actually get to watch. Yay, time zones. Alright, I really want to get this XV88 working. Let me see if I have another one in my paint drawers. Otherwise, we straight up can't do some of his leather. I guess we could also start with a more yellow and shade down. Let's pull that out just in case. Take that just in case. That for later. Oh wait, I do have a new one. Thank goodness. Okay. We're gonna watch the rebroadcast later. Painting the Bonker Bunny at the moment. She was looking real cute last I saw. Some sort of convention is definitely on the bucket list, like the Warhammer one in UK or something like that. That'd be fun. I have not made it over for Warhammer Fest. Someday I need to make the pilgrimage. Though I did hear this last one was not quite as good as some of the others have been. I'd like to make it to at least Warhammer World. Maybe not Fest, but at least Warhammer World. I need to make that pilgrimage at some point. Once I save up and get over there. Alright, this is helping quite a bit. Get a couple different leathers going. Warhammer World's definitely better than Past Fest. Yeah. It was, I don't know. Based on, like, you guys going and what I saw on Twitter, this year was not great. So I think I would rather just go to World and do whatever I want to do there. Warhammer World's something I'd like to see someday. Yeah, I think it would be fun to get over there at some point. It's just, flights over there are crazy expensive. And then for the two of us, it's a lot of saving. bucket of cash, yep. It's when you bring the second suitcase. Especially if you want Forge World, so you don't get the weird exchange rate we get here in the States. Last Fest said Golden Demon and Kids Playground. That's about it. I think it was really weird because I saw everything was in like the same corner too. So it was just like you're stacked on top of each other. So there's really not anything you could like do. I don't know. It seemed weird. I guess chat, if you could go to a convention, what would you want to go to? What would you save to go to? Alright, I think we need to start working on our blue a little bit. I don't know if this is the right blue I want to do. I usually do Dark Reaper, but I apparently need to buy one of those too. I'm annoyed because like all my paints have dried out at the same time. Let's try this. If we don't like it, we'll pick a different option. But we definitely need a little bit of blue. I think it'll work. I need to thin it a little bit more, but I think it'll work. I don't know any conventions, but I like to see other miniatures and people behind them. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, if it wasn't miniatures, what would I want to go see? I guess something like E3 would be fun. Maybe one of the, I watched the fighting game tournaments. Going to one of those would be cool. Adepticon's our favorite to go to. Time transfer the next batch of dropper bottles. It's just such a pain. We've done it before. I don't know that I want to do it again. I think I would just try to replace more with Vallejo, if I'm honest. It's just with commissions, it's hard to replace some of the colors. Yeah, E3's over. Yeah. I don't know, my little baby cat was at my feet. Oh no, I kicked the hell out of him. I'm so sorry. I hate when I do that. Sometimes when Sadie and I are playing, like I'll go to kick her ball and she'll come up on me faster than I thought and kind of clip her and I feel awful. You wouldn't go to TwitchCon? No, thank you. Absolutely not. No, thank you. I don't know where else It'd probably be video game related more than miniatures. More fun to me. Obviously, I'll do miniature stuff for work, but not as fun for me. About Dragon Con? That's the one in Georgia, right? I feel like that one's very D&D oriented. Maybe. Yeah, probably some video game related. The big one in Atlantic. Yeah, I don't know what all is there, if I'm honest. Like, if there'd be enough for me to make a trip out of it. I think it's got to be enough worth traveling for. Are you still looking at your convention options, Live Madness? Alright, let's shade down that other leather that we finally were able to do. Nutguts is going nice, thank you. We're getting there. I feel like he's in the ugly stage right now. We're getting there, but thank you, I appreciate it. We're at that weird middle ground with our non-metallic and our base coats and things. We're getting there. I'm glad we had him to start. I'll be honest, with finishing the Tubbo stuff, I need to get more stuff prepped. I wasn't quite sure what to work on today, but very glad he was together. The other one I pulled, just in case, was we have the Monster Hunter Survivor 2, who has her little Palico, little kitty cat. But I kind of want to get my Palico up as a reference, so... Because I may paint her as me. That might be me and my Palico here when we start her, so I wanted to get that together before we did, but I pulled her out too. Professor Graham, welcome in. How are you? Also, really fast painter. Comes with commissions. Lots of practice. Also, characters are my favorite thing to paint, so you tend to see me cruise through characters. I turned away for like 10 minutes and it looks almost done. Okay, they're very sweet, thank you. All I see is what I still need to do. Better than anything I've painted this year already. Not true. I saw your ships you shared. Not true. Nice try. Speaking of, if anyone would like to share what they're working on, we do have our Discord. I'll throw that in chat here. That's also where you can see the starter box challenge. People are starting to finish up, which is super exciting. I know Numerian posted his. Jay Pick's real close. Bill had an update on the orcs. They're coming along. It's really cool to see. I'm kind of my Warhammer guys want to do LVO. Motivation came back. Time to paint some gobos. Let's go. Let's knock out those gobos. I need to decide what my next... I think I need a break from Emperor's Children. After we knock those out. I think I need a break from those. I'm finishing Tyranids with bases. I don't know what my next Warhammer project will be. May I suggest something more time? Badger, hello. How are you? I don't have any more time. You can suggest, but I don't know what I would do. How are you today? So Badger's like, well, have I got news for you. How was your weekend? Almost deleted that. George, hello, how are you? We're doing well, how are you? We are painting Totally Not Guts from Kingdom Death. He's in the weird middle stage right now. Right, so my project is how to deal with broken head antennas in Infinity. Oh boy. They're so tiny. But why though? But why? What is Starter Box Challenge? So at the beginning of the month, a bunch of us wanted to paint a combat patrol. So we set a challenge in the Discord if you wanted to pick out a boarding patrol, combat patrol, or vanguard box. And we've been painting them for the month of August. So we're coming down to the end of it now. But I think we've got 3 finished, almost finished so far. And then at the end, we're going to do a little showcase and show off all the ones that are finished. I painted a bunch of stuff this month, but did not really finish any of one project. Still happy having a challenge, though. It helps, I think, having a deadline. Badger's groovy here, trying to knock out the rest of these nids. You got this, Badger. I believe in you. What have we got left for your challenge? Big Boss says, I have some Skaven Warband models still on sprue. I think if you really wanted to Mordheim it up. Lucian, welcome in. How are you? We're working on Innards. That's right. He's getting there. He's getting there. Finally finished building yours. Good, good. Coming along then. But yeah, finished mine on Friday, and we're gonna take a break from Emperor's Children for a bit. We do have a Forge Fiend I do want to get together though, so that's going to I'll get that worked in at some point. Everything else might wait a little bit. I've got that and the new Lucius Moth are kind of the ones I do want to tackle kind of soon. So I think I may make an exception for that, and then we'll put them away for a little bit so I don't burn out. The last thing I want to do with a new army is burn myself out on them immediately. That would be tragic. Want to avoid that if possible. We got the Neuro Tyrant and the Prime Nid thing. And the Barbgons. Okay. Okay. What's the plan for today then, Badger? What are we knocking out today? We don't think about the other stuff. What is today's goal? Everyone says, I have one model done. Did not do well in the challenge. Like one of those people that goes on Ninja Warrior, all confident and face plants in the first obstacle. Oh no. To be fair, you've been fighting the heat, which is not fun when trying to sit down and just do something. George says, I'm currently trying to find some motivation in the bottom of a bowl of fresh salsa. It's delicious, and I think I'll find it. That sounds amazing. Enjoy. Badger's also been working on a Sarasta's night list. That doesn't sound like Tyranids. I feel like we need to refocus here, Badger. Here to help. Refocus on the nids. When the nids get done, then we talk about those silly nights. Look at me. Look at me. Stay on, totally focused on nids. On nids. Sounds like motivation's at the bottom of a second bowl. This is the second bowl. Can't just have one bowl of fresh salsa. It's not enough. Can't just have one. Well, I hope that you find what you're looking for. Let's see. Gonna half nuke the Neurogaunt and a bit of the Barbgaunts. Gotcha. How dare you, Nikki? Go, Badger. Run for the Knights. No, he can run for the Knights in September. After the August challenge, he can run for the Knights. Then he can do whatever his little Badger paintbrush wants to do. For August, he's mine. Some good salsa then? Yeah. Sounds like it. I need to figure out. We are going to be taking some time off for Labor Day, so it'll be next weekend. We're going to cancel Sunday and Monday streams. I'm going to take some time off. Trying to figure out what we're going to grill out. I feel like, and I hate to say this, my silly diet that I've been on, I think I need to go kind of hardcore on it for a week or two. Kickstart some progress here. I've been putting on mad muscle, but we're not losing the weight yet. George says, I'm very hyped. I got my Wolf Spears transfer sheet and Hounds of Mordecai on Friday. My Incursors Infiltrators for my Phobos team should be here tomorrow. Let's go. That's a lot of progress all at once. We love to see it. Smoothie and salad diet. I'm considering just cutting out a lot of carbs for a couple weeks. I'm very thankful for the muscle we're putting on, but I would also like to see that scale move a little bit. Just a little bit. A little progress. As a treat. Small progress. Burger smoothie. Ugh. That's one way to get some protein. That is certainly one way. Badger, what you been up to this weekend? Let's see, the rest of this week, I'm trying to think what we'll have here on stream. We've got some Eldar I'll be working on. I need to double check my color notes before we dive in fully. We have Seraphon I'm going to be color matching. We're kind of at the point where I need to build a bunch of stuff. We've got Blade Guard I need to build. We do have a couple orcs to work on. You guys want to watch some orcs this week? I've got, what's it, Mazrog. What's his silly orky name? Is the guy on the giant squig. I have him to start. Scragbed? If you think about it, hamburger's just a coarse beef smoothie that's been grilled. Ew. I don't want to think about it. George, I don't want to. What if we just don't? Badger says, I'm trying to paint and edit. Worked on making some blackberry jelly, though. That sounds amazing, Badger. Yum. They're gonna look so good. I'm gonna be in meetings. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, Wasted Mind, have I got news for you. You can catch them in the VODs on !YouTube. Ah. It is Scragbat. Okay. I love them. It's a really fun one. So I've got him primed. He might be a good candidate while we get the other projects kind of sorted out here. He may be a good one to just get started on. Okay. I feel like Guts is finally starting to come together. Don't get me wrong. We still have a lot to do, but I feel like he's finally getting there. We needed some highlights, some layers. Rumor says, I haven't been getting muscle quite as rapid as you, but noticing a lot of change regardless. Apparently my blood pressure is a lot better than it used to be. A lot of people have noticed I'm slimmed down, which is always nice to get complimented on. Yeah. I think feeling those changes is huge. I mentioned to Scott I had to put my belt on the other day, and I think I've gone 2 notches on my belt. Which was also nice to see. The entire Nikki tube is available for everyone, y'all. Everyone will be able to see your L bar. Pretty sweet, I think. Pretty sweet. I need to give you guys, I don't know what our update is. I didn't check our numbers after stream this week. But we are working our way toward partner over on YouTube. So thank you everyone who came to hang out on Wednesday. We got some projects finished up, which is always nice. I'm going to go ahead and start his skin. I know I still need to do his face later, but it's helping to see some progress. There's Tin Shadow. Where are you, Paint? Nope. Alright, we'll mix them then. We'll mix them then. And then we'll have Labor Day. And then after that, I think we're going to stream some Starfield when that comes out. I wonder if it'll matter because I don't have early access or anything. But I think it would be fun to play together. You guys want to watch some Starfield? Take a Vigi game day. And then we'll start September stuff. I haven't noticed any weight loss yet, but I'm feeling like post-walk recovery is getting short. Good. Good. I think that realization when something is easier is huge. Like when I know I have to go up to bigger weights, that's such a good feeling. I did a push day yesterday with as much weight and as many reps as I could handle. And that felt nice. My arms hurt today, though. But it was nice doing a little bit of a push day. I'm just in pain. Starfield stream. I think we'll at least do the start together. I can't commit to like a full playthrough or anything, but we'll at least do the first bits together. I think it would be fun. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Other than that, watched Bleach last night. Anyone watching anything good? Bleach has been insane. Waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen comes back this week. Will be another rough one. Looking forward to the game. I'm glad I was able to pre-install it. Because even on our pretty good internet, it took some time. It was a big game. Big game. Binge Record of Ragnarok. I don't know that. What is that? Rewatching Cowboy Bebop. I love Bebop so much. We started watching, I'd just never seen it, Akame ga Kill. That was just a series we'd both missed somehow. So we've been watching that. That's pretty good. That's about it for us, though. I know new Star Wars stuff is out. We're not watching it, but I know it was all over my Twitter feed there for a bit. Is anyone watching, is it Ahsoka? I think I got it right that time. I have to practice her name so I don't mess it up. Let's see. It's a Netflix anime. So damn stupid, but so entertaining. The whole show is a tournament between gods and man. There's name moves. Like a fighting game anime. Gotcha. Anime does love having their named moves. As a Dragon Ball fan, I understand. It's not powerful unless you say the name. Yeah. Round one was, it's Lupu versus Thor. That's fun, though. I can dig that. I need to figure out where I'm going to watch Castlevania when that comes out. Because we don't have Netflix anymore. It's like the one series they have that I'm still interested in. I'm going to figure out where I can watch that. Alright, I feel like the first still needs one more, but we'll do that in a little bit. Podcast says, I hate to vent, but holy moly, I hate this country. Same. New insurance kicks in a week. I cannot get tests. That would vastly improve my life, because it would cost hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I'm going to have to get them the next time this happens. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Just to live. It's so dumb. No, vent away, friend. It makes me angry. Like, the fact that you could get cancer and you're more worried about the bills than fighting the disease. It's ridiculous, is what it is. Yeah, of course. Let me throw it in here so you guys have it. There you go. That is open to everyone. The only thing is if you're a sub, there is a sub lounge that you get access to. But everyone's welcome to join. Oh, you're good, Badger. You're good. I'm just quicker. At least that time. Goodness is on the edge whether I should watch the 5th season of Bungo Stray Dogs. I own them up to date with the manga, so it's like watching something you've just seen. I started that anime and I had a hard time getting into it. I kind of want to give it another try, though. I feel like I should give it like a couple more episodes before I... Like I might not have just been in the right mood for it or something. Because I've heard it's very good, but I was having a hard time getting into it. I had a chronic disease and no health coverage since I was 18. Gosh. Yeah, like, you should be able to get tests for that. It's so stupid. I'm right there with you, Blind Cow. Anyways, as I watched the first 2 episodes, I have an issue with the first one. The danger at the end only happens because the characters are big idiots, and I found it annoying. Otherwise, I'm enjoying the style of bad guys. Can't wait to see the new character. What's Chatham plays? Oh, Amos? Okay. I didn't know he was in it. Good, not sure about that. I just like pretty boys. Okay, fair. Fair. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go back and give it another shot or not. I keep like, I don't know. I guess one day when I just can't decide what I want to watch, maybe I just give it another shot. Maybe the reviews I've seen also like pretty boys. Only one way to find out. I'm jesting. The story is actually good, especially if you know what all the references are based on. Okay. I'll just have to give it another shot then. Yeah, Amos is actor playing the right-hand man to Thrawn. Apparently a huge Thrawn fan too. Well, that's fun. I like when, I'm thinking of poor Henry as I say this. When actors get those spots that they really like and really want. But then poor Henry. Poor The Witcher fiasco. But I'm always glad when they get spots like that. Where you can tell they're just excited to be part of that project. Actually, basing in the sword just helped so much. That was a huge help. I should have done that earlier. I just didn't want to start it just yet. And it seems I should have. Oh well. Who would have thought starting Guts' sword would have helped? Who would have thought? I'm a dummy. So many beautiful minis on the Discord. There are a lot of beautiful projects being worked on. Our chat is very, very talented. Very talented. F Netflix, yep. They butchered Witcher and Henry, yep. That's part of why we don't have Netflix anymore. My little baby cat will not leave my side. Maybe because I'm a space heater. I was gonna say, they also know when you're not feeling well. I always think it's really sweet when our doggos will stick by and keep an eye on you. They know. So I had a podcast with one of the Expanse authors, so I hope they get to talk about it all. That's cool. Watching season 3 of Witcher gave me brain damage. I refuse to acknowledge that it exists. I watched season 2 and that was enough. Noped out. Never again. Never again. What's GW showing off today? That's a good point. What do we think of the new Warhammer Plus models? I think they're pretty meh. Pretty meh. I think they're fine, but not for a exclusive service selling type miniature. I just got Warhammer Plus, it's very underwhelming. I feel like the miniatures were a big draw to it, and this round are not quite what I would expect for an exclusive miniature. If that makes sense. €32.50 here per model for a single Kazarkan. I also don't know why we just keep getting more more guard characters. I don't know. I feel like they wanted it to be part of the big... It almost feels like Cursed City, right? Where they're like... They got all these guard characters together and they're just chopping them up between different releases. I don't know. It feels very strange to me. And as someone who's like not into guard, it's like, okay, well, I'm not interested in this either now. Like... It's a special Kazarkan. His mom probably said so for sure. Yeah, it's interesting. You should probably lean into more of the diorama. Yeah, it needs... I feel like if you're going to do exclusive minis, it needs to have a special feel to it to make it exclusive. Like the diorama or something like that. Love the artist's work they base it on, but they need to be more dramatic. Agreed, yeah. Right, says one of the thrusters fell off my Pano Jump Trooper again. Didn't fall over or get dropped. It just fell off. I'm sorry. You've had some adventures with those Infinity models this week. Between that, the motorcycle, everything you've been working on. I keep hitting his hair on accident. Fix that later. Whatever. I'm just gonna have spots for now. for the release of special Necron or Tyranid model. I'd sub for that. I wouldn't even want Nids because Nids just got a bunch of stuff. Give me a faction that hasn't gotten some love in a bit. Jazzy, welcome in. You got swallowed by TikTok this morning. Welcome in. I know that feel. I usually get that about like 10 o'clock at night. And I'm winding down for the day. And then I look over and it's 1 a.m. Oops. Even the special Catachan, they had Feel More Special IMO. Yeah, if you're not into Guard, none of this is like appealing. There's no reason for me to subscribe. If I was even interested in the other content, which I'm not. Jezzy, how's your weekend? You had a busy weekend from what I remember. The Vampire Cape is separate. She might get kit bashed into a Vamp Lord on Dragon. I'm going to eventually do Legion of Blood, so the Vampires have to be female, because Neferata hates men. I think the, is it Archon? Is that what that would technically be? I think it looked nice, but I don't think it's an exclusive style model. I do think it looked nice, though. Like, it was a cool character model. But, yeah, I don't know. I was just curious what you guys thought. I think a lot of what I saw on Twitter was kind of the same. Seriously considering a different army to avoid Fiddly Bits. I feel like a lot of Infinity is Fiddly Bits, though. Like, what would you switch to? I feel like no matter what you go with, you're going to have the Fiddly Bits. Exactly, Ravenlord. Imagine, Plastic Aspect Warrior, but he's a Warhammer Plus. Put a character in there. Would I sub for a new Eldar? Yes, absolutely I would. Repray, hello, how are you? Absolutely I would do that. New glasses? I've had them a bit. I don't wear this pair as much. That's probably why you've not seen them. But thank you. Diz says, oh boy, I know that feeling. Weekend has been good. Climbing was super good. Ren Fair was a blast. Bought some good, Wisconsin cheese. Need to get dressed, help a friend move here soon. I hope moving goes well. Hopefully it's not too hot for you guys. Apparently some people got a little bit of a cold front. Does that include your area? I desperately want a cold front. That was some of our northern friends. Use Ariadna. Just ordinary dudes in normal combat armor. Some of the 80s anime head antennas or jump packs. I also have some Ariadna still. I probably need to sell them. Just be another lone guardian modeling. GG Bing say, we gave you new Eldar, yeah. But even that's more exciting. I like the new Vampires as Blonde Cow. I feel like the weird face is a paint thing. Chicago was 72 yesterday. It was so good. I am so jealous. So jealous. Best, yeah, especially for walking around all day with the Ren Fair. That's perfect. You picked a good time. Avian, hello. Margu, welcome in. How we doing? We got some Kingdom Death. We are working on Totally Not Guts. This is the Honorable Berserker, aka Not Guts, aka Innards. We have many names for him. This is actually my second Guts to paint. So we painted one from Blood Carrot Knights, who I have sitting over here. So this is my first go at Guts. We went real strong on the non-metallic. Here is our Kingdom Death version coming along. We still have a lot of work to do on the armor, but it's getting there. This one's fun because it has head options too. So I can put the Berserker helm on. And then here's little Griffith. So yeah, I'm just adding to my my Guts collection today. How are you guys? Avian, how's the weekend? Are you? What you up to? Where is this mini from? This is from Kingdom Death. This is from the new Gambler's Chest expansion that just arrived. It's another mid-70 today for the move. You lucked out. You lucked out, Jesse. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Because moving in the heat is the worst. The worst. I've yet to unbox any of my Kingdom Death stuff. What have you got? Did you also get Gambler's Chest? Or are you looking at some of the core games stuff? So far, for Gambler's Chest, we've built a few things. I actually built the Smog Singers on Friday as well. And then we finished our Crimson Grok. So he needs a base. I want to do the blood pool that he has in the story. So that's the first boss of the new stuff. So he's done. He just needs basing. But we've built Guts. We also built our little monster hunter. I think I'm going to paint as me with my palico. So I'm going to get a screenshot of that so you have it for reference. And then, what else? Smog Singers are built. I need to start working on Atnus, but he is gigantic. And I think I'm going to do a YouTube video for the Gambler. You headed out, Fluffy David? Thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye for now. Appreciate it. Avian says, just woke up. Did my first 10th ed game. Wasp was okay, because I did a quick army build. I think I did what I could based on outcomes. What did you play against, Avian? Actually, what did you take? Now you've got a couple forces. Was this orcs? Got most of the stuff. Oh, from the first Kickstarter? I still have not painted all of my core box. I feel like that needs to become a stream goal here. Maybe our Wednesday YouTube streams. We just keep working through the core box. I think I got through the butcher, and I kind of stopped. So I need to get back to it. Through the butcher is barely anything, but we did it. You're gonna finally get a tag with something like out of Battletech. That's cool. Getting if there's many as I want, but I just don't really need. That's fair. I think they're really fun for even if you're not playing painting projects because there's a lot of opportunity to work on skin tones, OSL with all the lanterns. They're a good project even if you're not playing. I've got a lot of different things to work on. I mean, him alone, I've got armor, skin, fur. I'm gonna beat up his sword here in a little bit. Got a lot of stuff to work on. Oh, Dark Angels. I don't know why I didn't think Dark Angels. Dark Angels versus Chaos Marines. Very nice. Paul John's Life, welcome in. How are you? How's the weekend going? I'm gonna fix his hair while we're here because it's bothering me. Just wasn't being careful enough with my brush. Okay. I think we need to work on the armor some more. We need to bring in more of our blue. There's 2 patches for the core game that I don't have, plus all the new expansions. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like 99.8% of Kingdom Death owners have never played the game. I wish I could play it more. It's just that, like, if I could leave it set up somewhere, I would totally do, like, a solo campaign. But I don't have a place to just leave it. It's really fun, but I don't have, like, a group that wants to play with me, unfortunately. And it's just, like, even if I did, it's a pretty big time commitment, being a campaign game. It's basically like a D&D campaign. Made a mistake of tar pitting a dreadnought. Made MSU units which did not help with the pivotal close combat. It's always frustrating when you get just tar pitted somewhere in a game. I'm just thinking about when I played Scott with his Nurglings. Just getting stuck into something. Doing alright, says Paul John's Life. Just finished 3 or 4 hours of remote work. Getting ready for students to return tomorrow. I hope everything goes well. We have a couple teachers here in the chat that have said the same. Hope everything is good. What do you want for lunch? I don't know. What are the options? I get leftovers for lunch. That's what I get. Fair warning though, there's a certain level 3 monster, I can't remember which, was designed by Adam Spoot's wife and is solely there just to wipe your whole team as a joke. That may be the butcher. Everything's kind of smooth sailing until you get to him. And then it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. I love his design though. I love that boss. But he is rough. I don't know, but I gotta leave quick, so I might just end up being McDonald's. There you go. Easy. Worry about making something after. Whoops. Everyone's moved in. What do we think the article will be today, chat? We have the Games Workshop pre-order article here in about half an hour. What do we think we'll have? Q, Wasted Mind, and Badger. The other city stuff? Makes sense. So I'm putting my blue over a little bit of the white. Just gonna blend it all in together. Get in there. Yes, big warriors. Paul John's Life says grab some nuggets. Everyone get your McDonald's order in with Jazzy. Even says, I was having issues finding models to build, so I went with an elite of elite builds. Lots of small Raven Wing Black Knights, Outriders, and small Intercessor units. Oh, to take. Gotcha. Hey, White Shatter, welcome in. Any airbrush you can recommend? The one that I use the most and would recommend is the Badger Patriot 105. I like that one because it's really easy to tear down and clean. It's a good workhorse brush for primer, for base coating, for gradients. You can use it for basically everything until you get to really fine detail work. Is when I would switch to a different brush. But yeah, the Badger Patriot 105 I would recommend. That one available in the EU, and how much does that cost? So I'm stateside. I don't know exactly where you would get it from. Chat, if anyone is able to help, let us know. Otherwise, that may be some research on your end. Just finding distributors and stuff. But yeah, that's the one that I use and I really love. I think it's perfect for if you're just getting started too, because it's easier to clean and to tear down. I just finished basing the Skitari. Now I need to spray a bunch of stuff and ready to just paint. What day is today? 27th. Okay, we got this, Reaper. We got this. The nozzle of my Patriot 105 scares me. I like the protection of my Eclipse. Don't let it scare you. No scaring. Airbrush is not scary. Here to say. Everyone get that airbrush out. Learn how to use it. They're great. You'll love it. Let's see, I started Genestealer Cultist, and Tyranids. Currently creating a mixed bag of Genestealer Cultist out of bits. That sounds like a fun project, especially having both. Welcome on in. I'm just finishing some of my Tyranids. I can show you. So, for anyone new, we usually paint a lot of Warhammer on here. I'm taking a break today because I just finished a whole bunch of Emperor's Children. I need a break. But here's my Screamer Killer. I've also got a Neuro Tyrant. And then I just finished a Flyrant that has been sitting for like 6 years too, so that's finally done. But yeah, welcome in. We're happy to have you. What color scheme am I going to be rocking for the Genestealer and the Tyranid? I'm assuming they're matching each other, but maybe not. Reaper says, don't care. It's the furthest I've gotten so far. Let's go. Let's go, Reaper. Nikki says get good. It's because the needles too. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I've not used the other one. We have the Patriot. We have the Sotar, which I also really like. And then we have a Harder Steenbeck is what we've got. So we don't have any of the other ones that I can compare to. Goal would be a 5k army of Nids and Genestealer cultists who got sent into the Warp Zone by Cyphus Cain. Find a good model for that. Genestealer would be a rainbow flood of jaws, claws, and maws. We love to see it. That sounds so much fun. 5k points of rainbow flood. We love it. I'm waiting until I get airbrush again before I do my Screamer Killer. I like it. There are 3D print options. I still don't like the head. I know that it like calls back to the old one, but if I get another one, I'm absolutely doing a head swap on it. But there are 3D print options. Can you run combine Genestealer cults and Nids and have synergies? I believe so. I believe it's kind of a keyword-based thing. I have not looked into it myself. Chat would be a better resource for that, but I believe so. What is that, Reaper? Oh, is that an airbrush? But yeah, if you have any other questions, let us know. But yeah, all of my airbrushing is predominantly done with the Badger. So that's what I'm most used to. You can add Pure Strain Genestealers to the Cultist and Imperial Guard vehicles. There we go. Layer's what you're looking for. My Sotar 2026 out as well. I haven't bent it, but I've stabbed myself a few times. Where is... Oh, right in front. Airbrush made by GSI. I don't know anything about. Has an air control valve near the front. It's compatible with water parts. Oh, okay. I also got the limited minis from GW for the birthday. Another leaders of the Genestealer cult. There you go. It's fun being able to pull in different models like that. I feel like Genestealer cults is almost up there with like Orcs, where if you like to kit bash convert, kind of add a little bit more extra flair to your stuff. That's a good army to do that with. I like they need to combine Rabble Overlord's forces, even if it's giving me a small aneurysm with my Jork proxies. Yeah, I think that's another army that kind of calls to people who like to do that. Like Blonde Cow. If you're creative and like to add a little extra. These paints are making me crazy, chat. Hold on. I should have a new Rackheart flesh. It's just a matter of finding where I put it. Oh, I think it's out front. That's where it is. Might have to run up front real quick, chat. I think it's the bag on the side table. Genestealer coats are the grunts of the Imperial industry. Genestealer infect everything. I already gave 4 old orc bodies, knit heads and arms. Perfect. Yep, you're off to a good start. Perfect. If I didn't have 40k army, I'd probably be Genestealer cult. I like the idea of kit bashable sewer boys. Awesome, thank you. Okay. I had to stock up when I was at the store the other day. Okay, new Ratcraft flesh. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, for anyone who may be coming in, we are working on, this is the Honorable Berserker from Gambler's Chest. This is my second Guts to paint, or totally not Guts. My first was from Blood Carrot Knights, so I've got him here for for reference, and to have them together. For my Berserk friends. We're finally getting to the point where I feel better about working on him. It's starting to come together a little bit more. But yeah, welcome on in. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, I'll keep working on this boy. For anyone who may be new to stream, we usually paint a lot of Warhammer. I just finished a whole bunch of Emperor's Children. So we did a challenge as a community, and I painted the Combat Patrol for Chaos Space Marines as Emperor's Children. So I'm taking a little bit of a Warhammer break here. But if you'd like to see, thank you bot, more of our projects, Instagram is going to be a lot of salamanders here for a little bit. But you can see the other projects we've been working on. But if you have any questions, let us know. Let's see, limited models, the Votan dude and the steampunk dwarf. Try to make good diorama bases for them. As cult leaders, they deserve them. That's right. Gotta go a little extra. Is that the, what's he called? He had like all the books. Is that the one you're talking about? Started a big file copy last night, so I gotta reinstall Windows today. The computer went to sleep and she paused the copy. Great. Great. Love that. Well, hopefully you can get everything moved over soon. I put in a new solid state last week and it's so nice having more space. Between 3D print files, YouTube videos, and video games. My computer was suffering. Hey Hocus, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on, this is the Honorable Berserker from Kingdom Death's Gambler's Chest, which is totally not Guts from Berserk. I've painted one before, so this is our second iteration of Little Guts. How are you? How is your stream? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Is this squishy bassline music again? Okay, so it's this this playlist we don't like. I see. I will try to remember. I'm glad I checked before I left. Copying personal data over to the new solid state. There'll be a nice storage drive, yeah. Good, good. Yeah, glad you saw that before heading out for the day. Working on the knits from Leviathan box. Long road ahead to make them look good. I just have my barb gaunts left. And I need to just buckle down and get them done. All the big bugs are now done. The psychophage needs its like smoke and then it's done. And then luckily for me, I've already got a billion termagants, so I don't have to paint them this round. But that is that's a lot of work. Oh, you think it's hilarious as a baseline, not hate the music note? Okay. I didn't know how annoying it was, I think it was. Because I completely tune out the music while streaming. Fierce Lion, hello, how are ya? How was your weekend? We're working on some more Kingdom Death today. Working on more of the sword at this point. Before we get back to Little Guts some more. Do you think the fur needs a little bit more? This armor is just so tiny. It's kind of hard to get the some of the non-metallic done. This is very small. Very small. Okay. Fresh progress and whip. I hate how slow I am sometimes, but enjoy painting much more when I take it slow. Yeah, no. If you're not under a deadline, no reason to cruise along. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I need some more black for the boots. I guess if anyone's not doing Starter Box Challenge, what are we working on, chat? What projects? We've got Innards. We've got Kedis is working on the Bonk Girl 3D print. What else have we got, chat? Some Infinity with Riot. I'm having a great weekend. I have a bunch of salmon passing through the area. So I went to watch them jumping the river yesterday. That's fun. Sounds like it would be peaceful. Hey, Twisted Dream. Have you done any tutorial videos anywhere? So I have a few up on YouTube, which we will be doing more on YouTube. We also do have a Patreon. I will say a lot of the Patreon is more PDF based because that's how I tend to learn. I like having the step-by-step where I can stop and start where I need to. So the Patreon's more PDF based, but I do have that as well. But we will be doing more on YouTube. How are you today? What you up to? I'm not going to read it all out, Avian, because this is a long block of text here. But we have a Twilight Zone story from Avian. There's only Warhammer miniatures in the stores. No. No. I need such a break from it, Avian. I don't think I realized it until kind of last night and this morning when I was trying to figure out what to work on today. I finished those Emperor's Children. I was like, you know what? Not Warhammer today. There is a Kingdom Death sale tomorrow at noon, so that's going to be really weird with stream. I'm basically going to put you guys on a cutie cam while I check out, and then we'll look at everything together. But there will be a sale tomorrow while we are streaming. Noob's working on non-metallic metal, my buff bunny lady. She's getting her protein in. Nascla, welcome in. How are you? If you want to salmon jump upriver, you can go to the Katmai National Park in Alaska. Insane number of fish there. Yeah, it's not something I think about, but I would think that's really relaxing. The water and the fishies. The stream is done at noon. It's done at 1. So the sale is at noon Eastern, which will be 11 my time, which is during stream. What's KDM? Kingdom Death Monster. That is what we are painting right now. It is a cooperative board game, and it has a campaign system, so it's a very large game. Welcome on in. How are you? For the most part, yeah, so in a nutshell, what Kingdom Death is if you take Monster Hunter, the video game, and you take Darkest Dungeon, and you smush them together. So you go out and you fight big monsters, like this boy. And you hopefully succeed in killing them. You harvest them for their parts to make armor. So you take that back to your settlement, which is kind of the Darkest Dungeon phase. You unlock different buildings, different upgrades for your settlement. And you get cool armor, hopefully like him. And then you go out again to fight the next big baddie and get parts and bring it. That's the gameplay loop. Is fight monster for bits, make armor out of bits, get the next monster. Yeah. It is fun. It is tough. I will say it's a difficult game. There is a strategy as far as what armor you're building and things like that. I would say the big thing, kind of like Darkest Dungeon, is you don't get attached to the survivors, are the player characters. Don't get attached to them because you're not going to keep them. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Let me catch up here. How buffs? Oh yeah, I don't think Buff Bunny is in the whip gallery. Like I says, I forgot I got Iron Drakes ordered to my local game store. There's a treat at the end of the tunnel. Let's go get him. The most important part, yes, making babies. You can't let your settlement die out. Yeah, so you basically, the player characters are a resource, is the best way to put it. And you have to replenish your resource. The biggest flaw in the game is trying to schedule it as far as I know. It is a campaign game. So the core game, I believe, is 30 in-game years with different events and things each time. So you're looking at a campaign, kind of like a D&D campaign. Having a group together to go through the whole thing is, I guess Gloomhaven's kind of in that same route. Similar to those other campaign games. It's just a lot of time involved. Sorry, my paint was clogged. Get this cleaned out. Here we go. They don't come in on a caravan. Unfortunately not. You have to do that work yourself. I'll be waiting impatiently. Luckily, it's for ReaperCon, which is here soon. Here next weekend. As long as the computer game of Kingdom Death has not become a nuts. Wait, not safe for work dating sim? I mean, it's literally, they took Tabletop Sim and put Kingdom Death in it. You basically just get a creepy house to play in. But it's just Tabletop Sim. That's all it is. Alright, we'll come back and blend all this a bit later. We need to start the sword. I didn't know there was a Sims element. Yep. You have, having a new survivor is a whole new, story event. So, your poor mommy survivor has a chance of not making it. Your new survivor has a chance of not making it. It's a grim, very grim, dark world for Kingdom Death. Chances of everything going wrong. Forgot to ask Scott to help play out with Tabletop Sim. It's all good. You know, he'll be ready whenever. He's also been working on the Grey Knights, so it may be okay. Trying to get them finished up for the challenge too. I will say that I know he's trying to cut down on D&D nights too. That's been a lot of our schedule at night is D&D. Once that's cleared up though, he'll have more time. We took on a lot of D&D scheduling with COVID, and now we're trying to rein it back a little bit. Blood and Guts is okay for me as a Mergen. Baby making. It's, I guess that'd be the other thing, is it does have a lot of mature themes, a lot of gore. So, if you're trying to find a family game with the kiddos, it's not going to be Kingdom Death. Not going to be Kingdom Death. I enjoy it. As someone who likes campaign games, I really enjoy it, but I don't get to play it as much as I'd like. Unfortunately. Alright, go ahead and get the rest of this base coated at least. Even just the base coating helps a ton. Off to move, sounds good, Jezzy. I hope it goes well. Hope it stays nice and cool for you guys. We'll talk to you later. What's everyone got for the rest of today? I think I'm going to try and do a little bit of work and then it's back to good old Baldur's Gate. Try and finish it before Starfield. Need to pack for Nova. Oh, and I can't find my suitcase. Oh no. That'll be fun. Can't wait to hear how Nova is. Not done Nova. I feel like one year we should go check it out, but We have not been. I guess we should, you know, start the other side of the sword. Maybe. Just maybe. Yesterday I got the oh crap, all my edge highlights merge and disappear under standard lighting. Is this for the starter box, you mean? I always hate how much a difference lighting can make. You think you've got it just where you want it, and then you move a little bit, and it's like, oh crap. Fear Science says, I really like the 40k narrative they're doing. The main guy who organizes it puts in so much effort. It's incredible and very well run. That's awesome. Well, good. Excited to hear about that. Narrative games are just where it's at, I think. Personally. Especially like big events like that. Just fun to see what everyone brings. And... Is the Starbucks okay? How we feeling, Avian? We gonna get everything done? Got a few people finishing up this week. We feeling good? Staring problem with this burp brain. All the attempts to do narrow, detailed, clean highlights becomes wasted. I was gonna say, if it is challenge related, get what you need done for challenge. If you need to come back for highlights, here to help. Can always come back. If I can work today and through the rest of the month, I should. Good. Let's do this. I tried the competitive side, but I get so much more joy from just playing narrative games. Same. I mean, no secret, I've said on here, I'm not a fan of the competitive side of 40k. Narrative can be really fun, though. Especially with someone who is, like, super into the narrative side. Setting up a very thematic battle can be a lot of fun. See, Sadie agrees with me. She's something. Hello, Sadie. She's something today. Oh, my other project came in today, chat. Or the other day, sorry. The anime figure repaint I want to do, they came in. So I'm going to start planning for that. I think we're going to do that as a YouTube project. But I'm excited to give that a go. Varl, thank you so much for the sub. For 46 months of support. How's your weekend? Welcome in. Wait, cute customization feature? What's up, Varl? I feel like I'm missing something. What's up? Oh, it didn't work. Well, what was supposed to happen, Varl? Got an option to... Oh, is that why Twitch is twitching today? Because there's new stuff rolling out. Is that the problem? Okay, that's making more sense now. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Okay, what is happening is I tried to set up... Twitch has their own alerts, but because I haven't put them in OBS, that's why you didn't see it. Did I goof it up? Am I twitching? I didn't put them into OBS because I wasn't done with them yet. Okay. I wonder if that is making a mess of things. Okay. Thank you, Varl. I see. Sorry, Varl. I owe you a dance. I'll just do it for you instead. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna throw that in my notes for today. Finish your gosh darn alerts, woman. There we go. Yep, I thought I could sit on it because I wasn't going to put them in OBS just yet. All right, well, now I know. Now I know. Well, guess we're doing that today before Baldur's Gate. Vara, how's the rest of your weekend? Thanks for poking at my stuff. Get that fixed. Your sciences might sound a bit weird, but I reevaluated what I enjoy in the hobby. Decided to do only what I really enjoy. Paint one miniature at a time, play narrative games. Take my backlog to the grave, paint what's left in the afterlife. I think that's really important. I kind of did the same last year. Like, I'm having way more fun getting stuff that I want to play with right now. Like, I haven't wanted to work on display stuff very much. I haven't wanted to work on, like, certain things. And just how much stuff I'm now finishing for my armies that I want to play is just really nice. So I probably won't be working on a lot of display stuff for at least a little bit. I think we'll eventually get back to it, but I kind of had the same thing, Fierce Lion, and it's helped me quite a bit. I can't use my Prime sub in this Taco Bell hat disguise. The Taco Bell will continue until... Hey, Snezog, welcome in. We are working on Totally Not Guts. This is from Kingdom Death. So you may remember, we painted one from Blood Carrot Knights. This is Kingdom Death's take on him. He does also have a base, which I think we'll do similar. I think we'll kind of do the eclipse lighting on it, but he'll sit in here when he is done. But that'll be for another day. Literally just as my fiance can get some. I think if you're not feeling well, then obviously it's Taco Bell time. Gotta treat yourself if you're not feeling great. That's my approach anyway. Sword's almost bigger than he is? Yes. That is, yep. He is well known for the gigantic sword. Yeah. That is the Dragon Slayer. He is known for that and the Berserker armor, which is a little easier to see on this model. Just guts things, yeah, exactly. Why is the Grounding Kingdom Death made of faces? Yeah, aesthetics. Is that not your vibe, Hoot? Is that not what your floor in your house isn't just stone faces? Just vibes. That question leads to madness. Didn't know if there was a lore reason. There may be. I don't know it off the top of my head. But if you look through the art, a lot of the art is on the stone bases too. So a lot of the miniatures get that sculpted base. So like when we were working on Slender Man, all the art for him was on the stone face bases. Actual lore reason? I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry. 'Cause cool is I guess what I just assumed. 'Cause cool. Anime using absurd weapons? Yeah, no, never. Never. It's one of my favorite character designs is a girl with giant sword. We love to see it. We love to see it. As a girl who wants a giant sword, I'm here for it. Or a big axe. That would be, yeah. Give big axe, please. Just saw someone sub but got notified. I wonder if I goofed everything up. Okay, so I'm so sorry if I've missed subs today. That was not the intent. I was trying to get things ready for September, and it seems I've goofed things up. If I have missed a sub today, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for all the support. Yeah, the plan was to have them go live with September, but it seems I've made a mess of things, so I'm so sorry. It was not the intent. I was gonna use our regular subs until then. Or sub alerts. Look at that great Stonkin's sword. Maybe this guy could kill my nightmares with it. I mean, that is kind of his thing, yeah. It kind of is. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Isn't the lore something like you wake up in a big underground cave lit by something that reminds of the moonlight, ground made by faces? Yeah. And then there's a lion who rips you to shreds. Yeah. You basically have a loincloth, and you rip up one of the stone faces to use as a weapon. And that's how you start Kingdom Death. It sets the mood right away. Sunday preview. The hive mind is coming to get you. All right, let's take a look. We're going to take a quick look at the Games Workshop preview article. When we get back, we'll keep working on Little Guts some more. We have the antelope head to start. It's kind of the last part to... I'm going to leave the cloak for after stream just because it's easier to hold on to him during it with no paint back there. So, let's go take... Oh, it's a thick door time. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. I mean, I guess I'd have to get the rest of the Nids out before we look at Marines, right? I feel like I should have guessed that it was Tyranids. But I didn't. Looking at the biomass respectfully. That's right. Respectfully. Alright, here we go. Sunday preview. The hive mind is coming to get you. Codex Tyranids. Let's go. Ooh. We have like an actual different cover, chat. Codex Tyranids. All new editions need to start somewhere, and this time it's the honor of the Tyranids to begin our calendar of Codex releases with 120-page Codex Tyranids. Definitive companion for all Tyranid players, replacing the index with a fully fleshed out collection of exciting detachment rules, glorious miniature showcases, and fascinating lore. That's pretty cool. I'm glad it's different art. Argello, hello! Enjoy the game today. I'm excited to hear about it. Thanks so much for coming by. Fleshed out. See, I see what they did there. I'm glad it's a different cover. That's really cool. There are data sheets for 47 Tyranid units, 6 full detachments with unique abilities, rules, enhancements, and stratagems, all new Crusade content. To really show off your supplication to the Swarm, a luxury special edition version of the Codex will also be available, featuring entirely unique cover art, silver foil details, and fetching purple gilt page edges. Ooh. Ooh. Here's some snippets here. I like the style of it. I like the art along the top. I like the art here. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I like this art a lot. This looks pretty cool. Showcase. Alright, and then the Norn Emissary. The hive mind is usually content to direct its swarms from afar, but when a personal touch is needed, the Norn Emissary is deployed to act as its ears, eyes, and claws on the battlefield. These towering monstrosities are spawned for a single specific purpose and pack epic levels of speed, strength, and raw psionic power into a single deadly package. With a big old tactical rock. And this beastie. Should your prey prove to be more slippery than expected, assemble the kit as the Norn Assimilator. Drag their cowardly hides into the dirt with razor-sharp toxin injector harpoons. This variant trades psychic powers for an all-out damage. We like damage. Noob says, not gonna lie, I kind of want the Norn Emissary as a standalone model. It's a pretty sweet kit. I'm excited for this. Got the Death Leaper. So tall. The hive mind knows the value of covert assassination when softening up planets for the incoming swarm. Failure is not an option. The specialized bioform known as the Death Leaper is deployed to sow fear and chaos behind enemy lines, using the accumulated experience of 1,000 spawnings to plunge its targets into pure terror before hacking them apart. Pretty cool. I still love the cloak. Stealing that from the Marines. Flesh Cape represent, that's right. You also get the Lictor. When panic and sabotage need to be sown on a wider scale, Lictors are the hive mind's weapon of choice. They are agile and stealthy creatures, slip through the defensive lines to slaughter valuable targets. And then the Neurolictor, just twisting on in here. Neurolictors are a new subspecies of Lictor, only starting to appear across the galaxy. Its bioform traits were all close. Combat prowess for insidious mental abilities projects a psychic miasma that overcomes the enemy and shatters their discipline. Then the new Gene Stealer kit with the Imgarl heads, which I like. For as long as there's been 40k, there have been Gene Stealers. The original Tyranid bioform gets much-deserved makeover, the new kit that reimagines their iconic look and glorious eye detail. This time around, you get a full complement of Imgarl Gene Stealer heads. If the face tentacle vibe is more your speed, it sure is. I miss the old Imgarl units. You go hide them in stuff, and then they pop up out of nowhere. Alright, new Termagant box. Multitudinous foot soldiers of the Tyranid swarm get some love. Revitalized Termagant's first seen in the Leviathan box set get a bonus sprue of special weapons. It also includes a single Ripper Swarm. You can add them up one by one. Hormagaunts also getting the love. Hormagaunts have been refreshed with incredible new sculpts. Few opponents can stand up to a seemingly endless tide of chittering teeth and claws. Added bonus, you get a single Ripper Swarm in each box to form an even smaller, meaner unit. And then, I forgot about these. Oh no. The Biovore. The Biovore has this new spring in its step, ready to launch spore mines all over your next battlefield. These indirect fire platforms have long been the hive mind's answer to distant foes. You can also build them as flame-spewing pyrovores to turn long-range shooting into close-quarter dominance. And then Combat Patrol. So if you missed out on Leviathan, so no Neuro Tyrant in this, but you get the Psychophage, the Death Sleepers, Barb Gaunts. Let's scroll ahead here. 20 Termagants, 5 Barb Gaunts, 3 of the Leapers, not Death Leapers, I'm sorry, Von Ryan Leapers. Massive Psychophage across the field. You get 2 Ripper Swarms, because you can never have too many Ripper Swarms. This is what Badger's fighting through right now. Data sheet cards. We also have, ooh, that is a nice dice set. Yeah. Those are nice and easy to read. I like those. I like those a lot. Let's see. Horus Heresy, we have the Arvis Lighter, which I think I did see is resin. I'm going to double check here and read ahead. Yep, complete resin kit can be included in Solar Auxilia armies of Warhammer, Horus Heresy, and as much a status symbol as critical component of your battle plans. So, for Solar Auxilia, blah, blah, blah. Black Library, we've got E-Shorts. 5 stories from Tyranid Swarms, if you're interested. We've also got Word Bearer's box set collection. Those are some pretty covers. I like those. I'm not going to go through all of this, but if you're interested, it's on the article. Rose in Darkness, Sororitas novel. Blackstone Fortress Omnibus. We've got Defender of the Imperium, Master of the Maelstrom, and Angron in various languages, French and German. Warhammer Plus. We've got a battle report with, let's see. Warhammer Plus team are reeling from the arrival of Leviathan. They prepare themselves for battle. We're continuing our trek through the Mortal Realms and Dawnbringer Crusades. And the Lore Master pulls back the curtain on Thalia Vedra, the Lioness of the Parch, an all-around figure of adoration. Battle report brings new heroes from the Dawnbringers with Soulblight, Gravelords, and Sylvaneth. And then there is the Nova. So this will be Wednesday. So that'll be 9 Eastern, 8 Central for me. 2 a.m. for our poor friends across the pond. Very late night, early morning for our British friends. But we'll have 40k, Sigmar, Horus Heresy, Old World, Warcry, Underworlds, and Blood Bowl. Okay, so no kill team, no Necromunda. No epic. Alright, chat. Who's going to be getting some NIDs? I will, but I probably need to wait. I would like to get... Dee Dee, thank you so much for that sub. For 28 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Again, I'm sorry if I've missed any subs today. Apparently I made a mess of things with the new Twitch alerts. So I'm sorry, but thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah, who's gonna pick Grand Week for the NIDS? What are you getting, Dee Dee? Who's getting what for the NIDS? I'm doing the slow scroll up here. I will be getting a Biovore kit, for sure. I will probably pass on the updated little dudes, because I already have a lot of little dudes. Probably pass on the Lictors initially, because I don't usually take them in games. But, this one right here, I do want. Probably go with the Assimilator. Maybe one of each. But yeah, I think that would be what I start with. But I'm saving up for my tattoo, so I have to be careful. And we have Kingdom Death on Monday, so probably just start with that, and then the Codex, obviously. That's probably what I'll get. The Biovore's too good to pass up. The Greatest Glow Up. It's yeah, very excited to say that in plastic. Maybe one day in the far future, get a Biovore to Big Bug Army. Big Bug Army is really fun. Sorry, just catching up here. What tattoo are you getting? I'm gonna start my Dragon Ball sleeve. So I found the artist I want to go to, but I have to save up, make sure I'm all good. Big Bug's #1. They're so much fun. I used to run a more Horde army with Turbogons, but Big Bugs are where it's at. Well, that's exciting, and I feel like I should have guessed that if we're seeing Marines on Wednesday. So yeah, stay tuned for Nova on Wednesday. But let's get back to our little guts for now. Alright, for anyone who joined during the article, we are working on the Honorable Berserker from Kingdom Death. This is my second guts to paint. We painted this one from Blood Carrot Nights a little while back. So this will be our second. We'll just have a little scale of guts as we go here. We're kind of getting down to, I obviously need to start everything back here. That's just where I'm holding them for stream. We also have the little antelope head. I'm trying to remember how I started the antelope. I'm gonna have to go grab my Nopalope to make sure they match. I know Avian is really excited to hear that I need to grab the Nopalope. So maybe I wait and we'll make sure they match later. Because I don't remember how I painted it. Anyway, so I need to design the tat I want. Gonna get the Raven Guard emblem on my wrist. Need to figure out if I want it outlined or fully filled in. That'll be cool. I don't know the answer to outline or filled in, but I was trying to think if there's like another cool design you could do like within it or something. I don't know what that would be though. Did a quick scan as my friend is starting a NID army and went against knights. You will want weapons that can chomp through 10 tough. I know, Avian. I've played against knights how many years now? I know. Nopalope. I actually need more than tough 10. That's what the Tyrannifex is for. That's what why did I just blank on what they're called? Carnifex. I'm like, carnivore is not the right word. Yeah, Carnifex. It's all good, Evie. Yeah, basically anything under that kind of gets squished. Unless I can throw enough numbers at the knights. Which you usually can't unless it's... Even the Gene Stealers didn't do great. The Heart Specs, I took it last game. It did okay. But it was also, it had 2 knights over on that side of the board. I don't think I placed it super great. It did okay though. And I found the head for it while I was cleaning out the hobby room, so now I can get it finished. I had left it separate for painting and it got misplaced. Now we can finally finish it. I guess I'll ask the question, do we want to work on some NIDS this week, chat? Here on stream? Like, while I get the next project started. I've got, I think, a trigon I need to finish. I'm looking at the table where I'm putting all my want to finish stuff. Should we work on NIDS? That might be good for... Yesh. Yesh. I have 1 vote for yesh. That might be good for in between here while I get the next round of commissions and stuff together. If you're okay with it, yeah. The other thing I need to finish is the psychophage. So this is kind of the last big bug I need to finish. Maybe we start with him and pick another project. Mousebait, hello, how are ya? Thank you so much for that sub. For 61 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I heard Taco Hell. What we'll be getting. Welcome, welcome. Boncat says she's getting Taco Bell. God bless. What should I get? Crunchwrap. Crunchwrap Supreme. I got some on Thursday. It was the best. It was the best. I needed a little treat. Ooh, a Mexican pizza, another solid choice. Massbait, how's the weekend? We just looked at the preview article and it's NIDS next week. Just to catch you up. Before we probably see Marines on Wednesday. NIDS, it's the new lictors, the Norn emissary, the Biovore Pyrovore, and the limited edition codex actually looks different. It's got different art, which is super cool. Way more worth it. Way more worth it. Norman, hello, how are you? Or Swimmarian, hello, how are you? How's your weekend? How much food is the Crunchwrap? Should I get 2? I mean, it's... what, the sign? I don't know if 2. The combo I get is a Crunchwrap, a taco, and a drink. And that's good for me, but I don't know how hungry you are. Hey, Dean Daddy, welcome in. How are you? We are working on Totally Not Guts from Kingdom Death. He's part of the Gambler's Chest expansion. And talking Warhammer as you come in. The new NIDS are going to be up for pre-order this week, which is exciting. Alright, I'm going to try really hard to get this little... Nope, I already botched it. There's this tiny little S detail in the middle of these armor plates. And I already botched it. Here we go. I'm also 5 foot. Give me my 1 inch. 2 might not be enough for a full-sized adult. You can't take away my 1 inch there. Excuse you. Excuse you. Going for 2 'cause starving, subbing in the chicken. Sounds like a plan to me. I've not actually had it with chicken. I'm sure it's really good. I know others do the chicken. What are you up to this weekend, Dean? I mean, hi, Nikki. Your eyes are sparkling. They are sparkly today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hubby's all 6'5½", because that makes a difference at your height. Meanwhile, I'm cruising at 5'2½", or 1/4. It's like a kid. I'm 6½. I'm 5'2¼ Please don't take it from me. Please no take. A quarter's important. I'm a little worried seeing my my family members as they get older and watching them shrink. I'm gonna be very small one of these days. Very, very small. Alright, so the best part of having a tiny desktop vise is using it to open stuck super glue lids. There you go. You always have way more cool tools than I do. Well, hope you enjoy your Taco Bell, Blanco. I am very jealous as I go to heat my leftovers here in a little bit. I have to be so good with my diet this week. It's a true thing, sadly. We don't have to fight as hard versus gravity. True. At D&D last week, Scott, my brother who is taller, my brother got all of the really thin, like, pretty genes. He's tall, he's thin. He got all the good genes, but they were complaining about their, like, backs popping. I'm just like, is this a tall person thing? I've never had to worry about that. What do you mean you can't? I mean, my back doesn't pop, and they're just, like, talking about how they can't get it to to feel better. It's like, I've literally never had that problem. That's because I know, you've got cool stuff for your job. I go through life refusing to mention my extra half-inch in height. It sounds so desperate. Whatever helps, you know? I say whatever helps. Often get things from work or know where work buys them. That definitely sounds like a cool perk. Alright. Again, I'm trying to figure out what I want to work on here before we kind of wrap up for lunch. What our good stopping point will be. I think it depends. My hubby grew up almost 4 feet in one summer. Pretty sure that didn't help his back. Probably not. Probably not a great rate to just shoot up like that. I guess my brother was kind of the same. Kind of the same. You like the mini thing, Daddy-O? It's been a fun one. So we've got a couple. This is my second Guts from Berserk. So this is from Kingdom Death, Mousebait. We have painted a Guts before from Blood Carrot Knights. So same take, or I'm sorry, different take on the same character from the manga. This is my second one to paint. I've also got an STL from Nom Nom for another that I'll paint at some point. But very much enjoying it. So we've got Guts, and the other one I've got to start is the kitty cat one, which is the Monster Hunter. So I think my plan is I actually want to get a screenshot of my Palico so that I can paint me, essentially. But I need to get that off Steam. The Nikki is one of the lesser recognized imperial measurements. I am 1.25 Nikki's tall. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, you always know what I'm thinking. I got you. I got you. Yeah, the manga I have over there, where I've got like, was it 13? Is from that. I've seen you IRL. I swear you're 2 Nikki's tall. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I gotta look up to talk to everyone anyway, so why does it matter? I guess I've said my height is 5'10". I believe it, not myself. People saying, I'm 5'10". I go, no, you're not. I do not intentionally gaslight people. Oops. No, you're not. Avian's just here to call everyone out. Do you play Fortnite? I do not. Nope. Oh, I do not. I just badly attempt the dances sometimes. That's all I got. So the best we refused to use metric moment was when a magazine posted an article with the title, Asteroid the size of 18 walruses to pass Earth on Sunday. Oh, I know how big that is. The one I hate is when everyone uses the football field. That's always my least favorite when they try to use that as an example. It's 10 football fields long. It's like, just tell me how big it is. I don't need to know that. A sinkhole 3 refrigerators long. Well, at least you have the banana for scale, Dee Dee, you know? Not all of us have the magical banana for scale. Bat Rat, hello, how are you? Sundays are the day to sleep in until afternoon. I'm here to give you sleep-in permission for Sundays. Exactly, Dee Dee. See, you're set. The rest of us, we're just out here roughing it. A meteor the size of 40 elephants. Yeah, that's the one that always bugs me. It's always like YouTube videos too, where they're trying to like compare something. Just like, why? Why do you have to say that? Just tell me how big it is. I'm good. Got my Age of Sigmar game in last night, but we canceled Kings of War this weekend. Glad you got the game. How'd it go? How's the tattoo healing up? You're gonna be the one that pushes me over the edge. To go get my tattoo. I think just trying to decide, or I guess know what to expect as far as like how big it's gonna be, how long I'm gonna be up there, and how much money I need to have saved. I think is where I'm kind of stuck. Well, that's where I'm stuck. And I'm afraid to reach out until I kind of have enough stuff together. I don't want them waiting on me. Because he's very busy, and I don't want to be the one holding him up. First two, from my understanding, can depend upon, I think, so the hard part, because it's a sleeve. Initially, I thought it would all be my upper arm, but he loves to do big tats, and they're beautiful, so that's fine. So I don't know if it becomes one is here, one is forearm, or if it's, yeah, I don't know. Simple tat. Dragon Ball, I'm doing Shenron and Piccolo. But I don't know how big they're going to be. See, that's exactly what I have in my mind. Life Madness. That's what I'm saving for, is the 1,500, just in case. 1,500 plus a tip. That's what I'm saving for. And I want to make sure I have that before I reach out, you know? So he's not like, okay, come in next week, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Wait. I don't want to be that girl. When he's ready, I want to be ready. Oh, you want a forearm tat? Me and Little Mouse are going to get matching tats? I love that. Do you know what you're going to get? Oh, Magic the Gathering sleeve. Today's chores, I'm prepping my Blood Bowl team for paint. Game went well. It's my opponent's first game, so we focus mechanics. Ignored the turn objectives grand strategy. Just did hold 1, hold 2, hold more. He lost 8-5. Finally killed my unit of rat ogres. Then they came back. Tattoo's healing well. He's about 5 inches tall, and it took a little under 2 hours. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Because I have 2 characters, I understand that it will be more complicated, but I just want to be ready. I don't want them waiting on me. That's the only thing. It's my universal, like, fear with things, is I don't like people waiting on me. I want to be ready. We're still debating. We both want something related to our love of languages. Voting for Sumerian, but he's hesitant because he has to be able to read it. Tempted to do something Indarians, to be honest. Could you do, like, a word or something in different languages, but, like, the word is the same? It will be my painting arm, yeah. It's really good. Yeah, that might be a better way. Then you both get what you want, but it still matches. But yeah, we will. I have Madness. I think the thing and I've already kind of looked it up, is I was worried about working out and sweating, so I'll take a few days off workout. But as long as I keep it clean, it seems to be fine. But yeah, at least a day off while it's recovering, because it's gonna hurt. I'll be tender for a bit. Then a tattooed via sleeve, a more abstract or tribal. The issues with tribal pattern is dealing toxic advocates, yeah. You turn my arms into guns to make it worthwhile. That's what I've been trying to do, Avian. I'm finally at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm okay with where it's at. Obviously, still work to do, but I feel better. 2 characters doing larger piece. I'd expect about 3 to 4 hours under the needle. Probably be $5.50 for a tip, give or take 120. Okay, that's not as much as I was thinking. Maybe I would rather save more and need it than not have what I need. Yeah, it's just characters and color. Yeah, because it would be fully saturated, lots of colors is the other thing. Very bright colors. It also depends on the artist. I think, yeah. Mine is, so the artist I'm looking at owns the studio. Owns multiple studios. Has a high following on socials. So I'm going to have a demand payment in there as well. Kind of similar to like I do with commissions. So you can always reach out, yeah. I just know he's very busy, so I don't want to take his time if I'm not ready. But thank you, that helps. Okay, so I think somewhere between what you're saying and what Alive Madness and I kind of have in mind is probably the correct answer. Somewhere right in between that. Oh, we've got hardware questions in the chat. But when I get it, I'll let you guys know. I feel like when it's time, it's going to be go time. So I'll let you guys know that. Arctic Turtle, thank you so much for that sub. For 15 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. How are you today? Yes, welcome new friends. If anyone has any questions, we're working on Kingdom Death today. We usually paint a lot of Warhammer, but I just finished a whole bunch of Emperor's Children and a whole bunch of Salamanders. We will be getting back, I think, to Innards this week, but we're taking a break today. So we've got more Innards coming soon. Need to get back to them. Yeah, welcome in. If you have any questions, let us know. Plus, we'll be booking months out. It looks like he runs a few weeks to a month out, which is surprising. I would have thought a longer wait as well. That's just based off what I've seen on socials, not actually reaching out. So I just woke up as usual. I had a bachelor party at a friend's place near a river, playing cornhole till like 10 p.m. That sounds fun. Sounds like a good weekend. I got bit by so many mosquitoes, it feels like there's a braille on my back. Ugh. Sorry. They've been real awful here, too. I can only imagine. By the river. That's probably pretty awful for mosquitoes. I can only imagine. Oh, what time is it? Let's add a little bit more shading to his boots and then see where that gets us. I guess we can start the back now that he's a bit more dried on the front. I just don't want to stick my finger in paint. Yeah, let's go ahead and start his cloak and stuff. Get the other side of the sword. It reads West Nile for the blind folks. Oh no. I'll put Vix in Discord later. It's too hard to text about. And I can punk Riot. Thanks for the ideas. Yeah. It's always good too, because then you can post links and things. I think that's always easier when looking at gear and stuff. Because then you have it to like do some research with. I'm just impulsive in case you haven't noticed. I think it's one of those too where you like, you've thought about something before. And maybe didn't have a place to ask. So then when it comes up, and someone can help, absolutely. Hop on that. Oh no, my uncle's West. I keep hearing about, like on the news, they do updates. Like they're doing a lot of spraying and things right now for it. I hope he's feeling better soon. Hey Megatron, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I was gonna say, with school starting, I've heard that basically everything's up right now. Which is not fun. Hope you are staying safe, Massbait. Heard COVID's starting to spike again. It's rough. Out here, new disease leading to red meat allergies thanks to ticks. Oh my gosh, I hadn't heard about that. Yeah, hopefully you can stay clear of a lot of it. But yeah, school starting unfortunately leads to stuff going around. Doing good. Talking to family about Wimpy? What is that? That's so silly, yes. I one classroom, a poor kid had pneumonia, COVID, and something. What? Why are they anywhere near anyone else? People. This is why I stay inside. These people are stupid. This is why I stay inside. Oh, a burger joint. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Double pneumonia, exactly. I'm with you, Ravenlord. We just don't go out there anymore. I'm gonna stay right here and paint my plastic, and I'm good with that. Play my Baldur's Gate. If people are good, they can come over for D&D, and that's it. I'm done. You thought of the 2D. What are we gonna do this year without double pneumonia, lady? Your immune system needs to get little things sometimes, though. Well, yeah, but not double pneumonia. No, I'm good. I'll stay right here. I'm good. This is why, yeah, get your vaccines. Is there another? I feel like I heard about another booster. If that's an option, I'll go get that. And hopefully it doesn't lay me out like the second one did, because that was awful. I'll go booster it up. Should be another. Oh, before Adapticon. That's a good idea. Yep. I think before holidays would be nice, but I guess we'll see. When we are still all stuck inside. I've heard another fall booster, but not heard of a date. Okay. Yeah, before holidays would be ideal. It's me, your boy, working all night, William, who can't frickin' stay asleep. I'm sorry. I hope you can get some sleep here soon. I mean, until then, we can just torture you. Is that okay? Here's where Guts is at. I feel like it's a good update for you. Guts friend. Here is old Guts that we painted. Look at all the swords, William. Look at all of them. We're getting there. Trying to not stick my finger in his cloak. Let's see. First Lance is going to head to storage, look for a suitcase. Thank you for streaming on Sunday. Have a great day, you too. I hope you find that suitcase. You can get all ready for Nova. We'll see you later. Bye-bye as for now. Good luck, good luck. We're not too far behind you. I need to get some lunch here in a minute. I am hungry. Guts, innards, and organs. That's right, we're getting them all. Hitting them all. What you can do with old guts? These in my display case usually. They can be friends in the display case. Very much armor. Such huge organs he must have. Mm-hmm. Conradson, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Working on some Kingdom Death. And friends in the display case, yeah. What I'd like to do, and I need to figure out what shelves, is I want to put shelves where my curtain lights are. Because if we're going to be doing the anime figure, like repaints, I want to be able to have those on display, as well as some Warhammer stuff on display. The shelves we have go flat up against the wall, though, so there's not room for the lights to go behind them. So I've got to figure that out, what shelves I want to get. But just keep building. I need more room in the nerd corner. Displaying the painting here, yeah. I think, because people always ask, like, what's your favorite mini you've painted? Having, like, some of that back here that I can just grab is kind of nice. And just kind of behind me when we're talking. So, I gotta figure that out. So I'm gonna get to IKEA for my display cases. Hopefully next weekend I will. We have one in now Scott's room that I like. It's like the Billy bookcase with the glass doors. I like that a lot because it feels really sturdy. And then we have the Calyx out in our game room that we've got some stuff. That one's more army display, but we like those too. We got the little glass shelves that basically split the cube so you can put more stuff on it. That holds a fair amount of stuff if you get the little separators. Slime, welcome back. Thank you so much for that sub. For 33 months of support. Thank you. How was the trip? I have to know. Welcome back. Hey Z-Dicker, welcome in. Bugs on the Planet, and they come out the 1st. That's right, they're going to be up for pre-order. Welcome on in. Well, they'll be pre-order on the 1st. What you up to? How's your weekend? You have returned. I hope all is well. We are working on Totally Not Guts. Look at that guy. Thank you. I think he's starting to come together here. The armor is still work in progress. But we're getting there. How was everything? I need to glaze a bit more, and then the armor will feel better. It's not clicking right now. That's okay. Nid's pre-order means pretty much confirms Marine reveals. Yeah, I feel like even before that, we knew it would be Marines. They're next. We got the Nids. So I guess Marine fans, be ready for Nova reveals. I don't think there's anything at Gamescom, because I watched the opening thing. Trip was good, thanks, Tyrion. Lots of people, lots and lots of people, but also lots of games, some nice dinners. One on a rooftop looking over Cologne, that sounds so nice. Glad to be back. It looked like a fun time to go. Like, I saw a lot of photos and things on Twitter. I know the announcements are very much things that are, like, have been announced, but it was cool to get updates. Anything new on the preview other than the book? Nope. They don't do new on the preview. No. New is for their reveal streams. No, the preview article is always gonna be things we've already seen. Except for like every now and then I think they've had like one thing. Otherwise they'll be on the reveals. That's right, Primaris Lieutenant time, baby. Going great on the duder. Thank you. Thank you. You're getting there. Didn't seem to be much in the way of big news, but the hype for everyone being there seemed very high. Did not want to forget to pre-order the Cities box. Did you get it? Did you get it? I got a glimpse of City of the Sigmar. Ah, doggone, they look so good. They do. They do look really good. Sam's gonna get the subs. The what? What? What'd you get, Sea-Decker? Okay. I kind of feel like I'm picking with the same things over and over. This might be a good time to wrap up, and I return to this later. Trying to decide on the cloak if we go a little bit more into the blue, because we could do that on the pants and the cloak. Let's do that real quick, and then I will get some lunch. And get my incubi. No, just kidding. We're going to use dark sea blue, because it's out here and basically the same color. Oh, the Warhammer Plus one? I don't know. He didn't sound impressed. Probably not. It feels like a very, very long time since I painted anything. Because I had holiday, and then I was ill with the infection from mosquito bites. You got it too. We were talking about the mosquitoes and how awful they've been. And then Gamescom. You've had a lot going on, Sly, for sure. And now the end of stream, I know. We will be back tomorrow, though. And I think we're going to get back to the NIDs. If NIDs are coming on pre-order, I've got some NIDs I want to finish. I feel like we start with the Psychophage. Because I've got... I kind of want to just keep doing the same, like, flames across my army, because it's fun. So maybe the green, because I think the green will work anyway. We've got the green flames, and he's also got some marine bits that we haven't done yet. So I think we'll start with him, and then we'll go from there. Tomorrow, I will paint. Let's go. I will be here, and we will paint. Got Croak's big chair to finish up. I do, too. I have, on top of my frog chairs, I now have a commission frog chair. So I think we just do all the frog chairs together. As soon as I get color matching all together. That's on me, not on anyone else. I need to get the colors matched. And then we'll dive into a lot of lizards. Get those together. Hey Terry, welcome in. How are you? We are working on Totally Not Guts from Kingdom Death, the Honorable Berserker. Hold on, what is the song called? Okay. Apparently Sunday Stroll you guys don't like. We don't like the song. I'm about to make my own playlist out of all of the, I'm trying to hear what you guys are hearing. I don't think it's as annoying as you guys are saying it is, but... Oh well. Trying to hear it. I'm like listening. As long as you don't reinstate the sheep song. I think you're safe from sheep song. But we may take this one out. Mostly because I don't want to hear about it every time it comes on, if I'm honest. Doing well. Recovery day for Terry. I painted Termes, a Dread, and Invictus suit yesterday. 15 hours. So tired. Must sleep. Much hurt. Back spine thing in pretzel. I'm so sorry. But yes, take that rest day. That's a lot of progress. My goodness. Are we getting ready for an event or something? Tournament paint? My goodness. This one has a walking. I guess it's the Sunday stroll. The Sunday stroll seems to be distracting. Okay, well. If I end up making a playlist, we'll axe the Sunday stroll. Alright, chat. I think that's all I can do. We got a heck ton done on Mr. Guts, but I need a little break before I tackle the rest of him. And I need some food, mostly. Mostly need food. So he does have a sculpted base. I think we're going to do it similar style with the Eclipse from the manga. So we'll do, kind of similar to our Blood Carrot Knight. So, oops. We'll do the Eclipse on that as well. It's easy, and I hate basing, so we'll do that. And then tomorrow, I think we'll be back with Nids. So if you guys are ready for some more Warhams, we will we'll finish him, and then I think I've got a Trigon lined up that we can also do. So I think that's my plan for that. If you guys want to hang out. Lil says, I woke up to Nikki angrily investigating the song, and I have to say, it may be the lack of sleep, but I'm howling. I was so angry. Alright. But yeah, if you guys want to check out, thank you, Bot, everything else we've been working on. We are on YouTube. We are working our way toward partner over there as well. So if you want to check out the other things we've been working on, the Gambler's Chest unboxing is also on YouTube. If you've not gotten a chance to see all of the goodies in that box, it is in there. I will also throw in my socials. There's going to be a lot of salamanders this week that I'll be posting. And then our Discord is where we hang out in between streams. If you are a subscriber, make sure you link your Twitch and your Discord so you can get the sub lounge, because that is available too. So thank you everyone for the support. I think I'm just going to kill it here today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.